Ladies and gentlemen and children of all ages, welcome to This Week in Reselling.
After dark.
I was waiting on y'all. So, guys, we have Sonny on today, and I know that we alluded to a little tease. Now, Sonny, your video's been blowing up. Your oil video has been blowing up. So you get a lot of haters in the comments.
You're an oil tycoon.
You're oil tycoon. You struck oil.
Go share.
How do you deal? And I want to get everyone's perspective on this. How do you deal with negative comments? Do you let it get to you? Because I think you probably do a really good job with it, considering you're doing a whole separate channel of just your life in general. And I want to get your perspective on how to just your time management skills on that, because I'm currently doing Vlogmas when I'm posting a video each and every day in the month of December, and it's tough. So I want to get your perspective on that. But let's talk about the negative comments.
Let's.
What are we doing with that?
I read them, all right, because there's something that I may miss out on that could have helped me do something better next time. Right. And the video that Ray's bringing up is something that wasn't intentional of how people are making it out to be. And that's the thing when you have a video that, like anybody, you want to do good and you have good intent, but it doesn't always have a positive, reaction to it or outcome. And that's the way people are. They're very judgy. And as much as we could judge, and on the content creator side, like I could go off on these people and say stuff, but then how does that make me look? And you don't want to fall down to that level. So one of the biggest things I do when I read these comments, I don't just keep it to myself. I think about what I want to say. And then I'm like, is that the right thing? Can I write it better? That gives a better picture of who I am. And if they're not understanding that, I leave it alone. I'm not going to be back and forth. Although one person, I was like, I messaged them back 2 or 3 times and just let them know, like, I'm a sponge. I'm willing to learn, but that's not how he was taking it. And that's where you got to cut it off. Like, you do have to learn how to cut things off. So on top of that, I talked to my wife about things like this. And she was like, anything you say back is defensive. And even if you're not, they're just going to take it that way because that's what they want to do. That is what
That's how they play the game. That's how they play the game.
And that's the thing. That's a game to people when it's like, I'm being genuine, and being vulnerable with what Ray's saying. I do have a vlog channel, and I am a lot more open on there than than in the comments, but also like I judge myself harder than anybody else, and I go to therapy and I talk about that as well, and PTSD and all these other things that I'm going through. But what I don't do and have learned not to do is not leave people at, oh, I'm hurt and I'm suffering. This is what I'm doing about it to move past it or cope with stuff. And that's the what I love to talk about, because the more people talk about it, about themselves, and they're showing they're pulling themselves out of this hole, then they could pull themselves out of it too. Or if when they find themselves in a rump, they're like, hey, Sonny, Ray, or somebody talked about this, and there's just that little positive seed that if somebody else could do it, I could do it too. And it helps go a long way.
Lady Arbitrage, Dawn, she posted something. She used to post often about the hateful comments that she would get.
Oh, real
crazy. They were
bad.
really brutal. One of them, I think she said, just thanks for commenting. So there's been like 3 or 4 that I just generally just say, thanks for the comment. That's it. It's really hard to come back at you whenever you're saying thank you. So snarky people, just thanks for the comment.
See, I'm like the total opposite. I'll be like, shut the fuck up and all that. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Brennan claps back.
Yeah, I don't care.
I was on the phone with another friend that she gets really angry about it. She was like mad typing. I could hear her go click, 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 click. I was like, wait a minute, say what you gotta say, back it out, and then just thank you.
It reminds me of the Kermit, like Kermit on the typewriter. Like,
yeah. No, she was angry typing, and just take a breath, say what you got to say, and then back it out. Back it out. You don't want to engage with that. That's I think I don't want to play their game. Thanks for the comment.
It's hard not to, though, right?
Yeah,
it's not, because it gets under your skin at times. And still, even when you say clap back, like my version, not go fuck off like Brandon, but it's like I want just to it's more for me the way I reply, right? And the same way Brandon is, he has thicker skin and will say it like that. And you do whatever works for you, like whatever you're happy with, even if it's not in your favor, as long as you could live with yourself, that's all you could do. Like these people are strangers, they don't pay my bills, they don't do what I do. That's why a lot of them don't have accounts of their own. They'll have something that never shows their face or anything. They're just these empty accounts just to,
or
like Kristen said, it's a game for them.
That's why I don't care, because that means nothing to me. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna bother me.
But if that is what, if the fear of hateful comments is what's stopping you from doing your own YouTube, I think, or putting yourself out there in any way, I think that I can understand why people get like that. But don't just do it. You'll regret not starting it. Then
don't give up on your own goals because other people have their judging. Like you got your own bills to pay, and that's what I think about when I create this stuff.
Step over those roadblocks. Move forward.
I've said this for years now. Like, I do not depend on YouTube, but who doesn't want to make extra money and make it easier on themselves, right? Recording things that you do all day, every day, and you're having fun with it. That's all I want to share, is like just a simple side of me that I'm not extra to be like fake excited. Like, if I'm excited, I'm capturing excited. You will see in my thrift videos and my vlog videos, like, you see, like, is Sunny sad? Like, no, I'm like chill. I'm super grounded. I'm talking slow, and I may not say the perfect words or anything, like, but that's who I am right now, and that's what I'm sharing with you all. And you could watch it or not, or move on,
right,
and come back later maybe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
It's funny though, because it's like it's a double-edged sword, because
it is triple-edged, quadruple-edged.
Because if you get controversy in the comments, the video does better, and then you're only making more money in the back end. So it's like you got to remember that it's like, okay, I don't need to engage. This engagement is good because it's negative, but but I just don't need it to affect me.
Yeah,
inside.
That's what Dawn, Lady Arbitrage, was saying, that it was just, thanks for the engagement, you just made me money. I think it's, I mean, sometimes she says that, and good. Let them know that this game that you're playing, no matter what it is that you're saying in the comments, the content creator is the one that's winning. They're the ones that get all the money from it. So you just keep on going. It's okay.
Yeah, keep winning your own, even other people's battles. Just keep winning. Even if people don't understand your definition, because it changes all the time with reselling.
Oh yeah,
it's not just reselling. It's we got lives, we got families, we got things we're going through.
Yeah,
that's what I said before on the show. I was like, even whatever comment, like, it doesn't matter what comment it is, I always respond, because like it increases the engagement.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, I'll put, like, if it's like a heart, I'll put like a smiley face or something like that, just to like keep it up there.
I respond to like all the comments every single day.
More on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube, I think it's a little different than. Well, I mean, for me, because I don't have a lot of people watching their YouTube, but you
get 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean 10,000 people are watching.
But monthly, it's thousands of people.
Well, we're working on it, Sonny. We're working on it. So, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
My thought isn't trained.
Not yet.
So, Sonny, tell me about your hair. How long have you been growing it out? Are you going to cut it? And where are you at with it? If you could cut it, would you be able to like donate it to Locks of Love? Is it that long?
That was a lot of questions. The only one I picked up was, how long have I been growing it? 3 years, 4 months.
Oh.
Every once, like, I got it French braided by my wife one day. I get a lot of compliments about it. I've had people offer $200 for a lock of hair.
What?
I've been tipped to do hair flips and been giving super chats, whatnot, and on YouTube. And I mean, it wasn't intentional to be like, I'm gonna grow my hair out. I've never grown my hair out this long. I when I left my job working full-time security at the Wynn Casino over here, I was like, man, we would pay at the time I was $40 plus tip about every week, because where I was at and what I was doing in security, I was in everybody's eyes, the executives and Mr. Wynn when he was there and all these other high end people, right? So you always had to be this way. So that's $80 every 2 weeks times two a month, and then times 12. I was there 4 years. So when I left, I was like, you know what? I don't. I'm gonna do my best with reselling. I know I could afford haircuts, but why? I'm not in front of people. I'm just gonna not cut my hair.
Right.
And the hardest part was when it got to the top of my ear and I couldn't pull it back, and it just kept falling in my face. That was like, I'm done with this. I don't know if Joe's ever felt this way, but
Joe
was,
just
it
acted
was
like he did. He's
frustrating.
like, oh yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say
I
that.
have had long hair. Like
I was gonna say that's
what
what.
Nicole over.
Yeah. When it gets
That's
in
what-
your eyes and you can't see, then it becomes an issue. Yeah.
That's why Joe has no hair, because he sold it all.
Yeah, I took it.
Mm.
Yeah, but like I just grew it out. I didn't know it was gonna be as nice as what people say it is, and so far it's okay. Like I tie it up at night. I usually have it tied up, and lately in my videos. So that's another thing about me. Like I said a moment ago, I don't like to be extra or like fake excited. So I purposely wear a beanie. Lately, have been wearing a beanie and a hoodie to not show my sexiness. Right? Like I want my face to look round. I have my phone looking at my second chin, because I want people just to know what I'm finding is what I'm offering. It's not me, my face. It's the things that I find and what you can learn from it. And some people are like, why would you do that? And that's just the way I think, because I would like not to be like, I would like to have a YouTube channel where it's like a no face channel, like a ghost face account.
Mhm.
But that's already too late. I've tried it on a couple of videos and people were mad, and not like hate mad, but they're just like, you need to show yourself. We want to see you. And it's just
Show
like,
yourself.
yeah, it's like all of me. And I was like,
Yeah.
looking at everything. But it's just like one of those things, like when you receive something, you can never miss anything you've never had. So to show people my face and do this, like people want to, it's like a best friend or somebody that you really like seeing. You wouldn't want to go up to them and their face is just mosaic, blurred out. Like you want to see their face, you want to see their smile. Like that's yours. That's your little joy in life, is people's smiles and faces. And if they're sad, you'll catch it. And people catch things when I'm down. They're like, you don't, there's one part I seen you in a video and you look down, like, are you all right? And I was like, man, that's nice for people to care about you.
Mhm. You could just put all your hair in a shower cap.
No, I just tie it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works too.
It's a lot of hair. It's harder to put long hair in something because you're like, wrap it and then you're gonna try to put it and it slips out, and it's not as easy as like it's just there hanging. It's like try to sleep and it's in my wife's face and she elbows me and she's like, get your hair out of my face.
Get your hair out of my face.
A cuter voice, not a manly smokeaholic voice,
Oh,
That's what she really sounds like.
get your hair out of my face. More like that.
That's why mine's up all the time, because it just is just to lean over and work.
Yeah,
at
look
all,
down.
It's just in your way, or it's like blinders. So, yeah, Joe, you don't know how good you got it.
Oh, I
Now,
know how good
now,
I got
right.
it.
Yeah.
What you doing over there, Ray?
me? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm signing back up for TikTok.
Yeah.
No.
He's like,
I
get
got my
back on
phone right
TikTok.
here. It's right
Screw
here.
these
It's right here.
haters.
Trying to get his MySpace up and running again.
Yep.
It's like, what is my MySpace password?
He's gonna monetize on MySpace.
I did download that Lemonade though. I'm gonna check that out later.
It's the same thing.
I still don't know what you're saying. Laminate?
Lemonade.
It's instead of
Lemon.
TikTok, like it's a completely different thing, or
Yeah, but once you open it up, well, at least I did yesterday, and this is recent. I opened it up yesterday because people were talking about it. I was like, you know what? I have a bad habit of jumping on a platform years after the fact when friends are like, you need to jump on it now. Can't remember the name, but so I'm like, yesterday I was like, I heard it enough on TikTok, seeing it. I was like, let me just open it up and let me just start posting videos, even if it goes nowhere, at least. And this is part of branding and marketing. As long as your name is out there somewhere, somebody's going to come across it and hopefully help you, get another follower.
So
or
you've already
viewer.
started posting videos on there?
I just did one, the infamous oil removing stain video.
Is it like TikTok?
It has a different layout. I feel like I just got a brand new phone too. I have really good service, and it's slow. Like to upload was slow. It like glitched a few times, but it could be that it's just processing through the platform
Yeah.
on my end, like
Mhm.
anything else.
Hmm.
But there's people on there getting the same people I see these big content creators on TikTok, which are unlimited. Uh, they're still getting a ton of views and likes and comments and um, so back to when I opened it up yesterday, it showed do you want to connect your TikTok following, and I think it's
Oh.
automatically doing that. Just your following, it'll give you the option. Do you want to follow them back? And I'm like, no, you know,
Mhm.
No.
no.
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
So far, it's not the videos. It would be cool if they were able to get your videos to come over, or if you could select them and it'll start over as if they're
Yeah.
brand new, fresh. That would be
Right.
cool.
I know that I was. That's one thing that I was worried about. If TikTok were to go away, I would have to save all the videos from there to put them on somewhere just in case I needed to use them down the road.
Yeah, right now I would say a lot of people that are catching to what you just said are thinking like, oh, I don't want the little heart and stuff, and I've deleted the original video. If you go to your TikTok video and just like expand it a little bit, double finger expand, like it'll clear out all of that, and it would just be, oh, look at there you go, my birthday again.
Mhm.
It'll do that. It'll clear out everything, and I would screen record it. It'll be the long way unless there's a platform that you could do it on, or but I would do that little by little. At least your best videos, I would go with those. I would go
Mhm.
with the best videos.
There is sites that you can download. That you can
Yeah, I'm pretty
copy
sure.
the whatever the link and then paste it, and it'll download it without the watermark. I can't just remember what they are though. But
People do
if
that
you
and then
wanted
post
to
them
do
on
that,
Facebook and stuff and get all kinds of like views and likes off somebody else's video. Like I see it all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll check it out later today. I never even heard of it until Sonny brought it up. So
Yeah. Joe, I know that you guys don't post a lot, at least, but did you guys ever get any kind of hateful anything on your game shows or anything like that?
Yeah.
There was probably a
who
game
could
show about a year ago. We did one, and somebody commented saying, "Well, that's not how the game is played." I'm like, "Well,
Oh.
guess what? We say in the beginning, it's house rules. It's how
Yeah.
we decide we play in the game, and plus." We don't have the technology or the know-how or the manpower to make the game work the way it should.
You don't have like
see?
high paid producers from Hollywood? No way.
Well, my producer Anna just left to go back to college for finals week that she's got to go do today. So whatever. But I have producer Anna and then director Nicole. So that's it. But yeah, so they commented on one and then they went back and watched another one and then commented on how that game was played. And I'm like, dude,
See,
thanks for watching.
That's
Thanks
me.
for watching House Rules
Shut the fuck
again.
up.
You know what? That's just
Yeah.
how we.
I'm gonna defer back.
And then I'm like, and as
Yeah.
long as you're critiquing them all, just watch all of them and leave comments, please.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
What kind of what kind of person do you have to be to hate on that game show? There's nothing that like.
wait,
Like
what?
I said, what kind of person do you have to be to hate on your game show? Because like the
hate.
game show's nothing but fun.
So fun.
Someone
Yeah,
that's
I
like a
was-
die hard. This game has
Die
to be
whore?
played this.
Damn.
Yeah.
Die whore.
Exactly.
Die-
You said it right the first time.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Die
whore.
whore.
Die whore.
I am proud to say myself and Mikey Bags of Money were the first ones on Joe's show.
They were. Yep.
Ah.
But the bad part is it was rigged. It was rigged.
They're all rigged.
They were out to get me from the get go. Y'all got to go watch the very first one, and a 50% chance you're gonna take my side of the story. Like it was rigged.
They're all rigged. Yeah.
Joe, what's up?
I
with
stand
that?
by it. I stand by it. I'm not a sore loser, but that is when I was like, this is rigged. This is
When
rigged.
we first came up with the game show, instantly Nicole's like, I already know who our first two contestants are. They're going to be perfect, and we know they'll say yes. So, Sonny, you have to at least admit. I mean, you were our first person we thought of to be on the game
Yeah.
show.
Guinea
Why is
pig.
That's what I'm saying. That goes back to the other one that we were talking about. To be awarded anything, like you got to
Right.
take that. You got to accept that and be like, I
Yep.
might have got the worst YouTuber of 2024, but I got an award. It means something.
You,
Right.
They
you need,
acknowledged me at least.
Yeah, like that's
You
huge.
might have thought of something there, Sonny. I wonder if I can create like a. Didn't somebody already do that? Like reselling awards,
Oh,
like the
I don't
gear
think
of.
so.
People talk about it. I know I've talked about it and said like we should make some award for something, but
I think
Or
okay.
just-
So here,
or
Like
just
you
do a
have
full
in the yearbook,
show.
like superlatives, that kind.
or just like best
Like most
flip or
talkative,
best
best flip.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
best hair flip, I got that. I got that in the bag
Yeah, right.
that I know of.
Huh.
Then you be like little Oscars, like with the
Little
awards.
Dundies.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if I can create a sheet and put it out there and have people like a Google Doc
Oh yeah.
and have
Oh,
people
that kind
do
of sheets.
like nominate and then from there see who wins. But that might be too much work that I'm willing to put in.
Hey, try it
Towards the
out.
end of the year.
See where it goes.
You know,
There's
and,
been
You started it. You've said it out on national television.
yeah, you said
Someone
it.
else can take it. Go ahead. Take it.
You co-sign on that.
No.
The one thing I've been thinking about for like about a solid year now is Reseller Content Creator Olympics, where we just challenge each other on some just random type of games, or even just some normal, games, kickball or something. But
Well,
have a
Kristen
competition.
claims that she can do the skip it like
I
for
have
at least
video.
like 2
Is that
hours.
that ankle thing that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold it. Woohoo! So I played
she-
with it before I sold it.
She thinks that she can do it for like at least 2 or 3 hours straight, which
I
No,
believe her.
I'm going to correct my statement on that because I did try to do it before and like videotape it before I shipped it. And it was a little harder to do than I remember.
yeah.
wasn't that easy. Either
much
that
are
or,
they How much do things sell for?
I think it was 89.
Dang.
I could
Wow.
never get it to like twist around my cankle. It would just stay stuck.
Caught on, or it gets caught on your shoe, like the tiny.
Put WD-40 on your cankle.
Or
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah, there you go.
Olive
oil from your jacket.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny about the jacket. That stain remover. Somebody
Just
left
bring
a
it out.
comment.
Oh, I
So-
accepted a best offer of 70. So
That's awesome though.
yeah,
Somebody left a comment on that stain video, and this is funny to me, right? Because this one person, my kind of person, was like, I'm pretty sure there was a clean spot somewhere on there, something like that. And I'm like, cool, that's hilarious. I pinned it, so it's not like I'm dodging comments.
Yeah.
It's just like if you're speaking my language, like I will support it,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did you watch it, right? Are you still gonna watch it?
I watched it already, so I do
Okay.
need to do a follow-up. It lightened up, but I'm going to try other things. And then one person said that they use peroxide, so there was somebody that was actually engaged in it. Like, this could help you out because, like, I wasn't saying this is how you remove oil stains. It was just removing oil stains.
Right.
You know, it's kind of general. I didn't know how I was going to come out, and then it wasn't until I realized, oh, it's not enough time to.
You didn't
show
even
this.
think about it. You didn't even
I
think
didn't.
about like
Yeah,
a
it was-
tutorial. You're like, this is just me removing oil stains.
Yeah.
It's not a how to remove oil stains.
Exactly.
It's not like you dumped like a quart of motor oil on it or whatever, and then try to get it out.
I seen a lot of videos like that afterwards when I was like, man, how can I get these stains out? Because I really want to get them out, because I want to resell it. And people were like, oh, do you got oil stains on your t-shirt? And it's like, it's wet. It's like, it's not sitting there. It's not the same thing. And it doesn't look like oil. It looks like urine. Like, it's like, and I don't make up stuff like that. I don't like even my thrift videos. I don't go and put the best find for last. It just, everything how I do it is the order that it happens. And the best item may be in the very beginning, and I'm like, damn it. But at the same time, awesome because I found an amazing item.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny,
Kristen,
I got a question for Sonny. What
Yeah.
platforms are you selling on now? Just eBay or
eBay and knickknacks.
not on Whatnot?
No, I've been thinking about it because I am going to get into storage units, and I feel like that will be the best method to get things rolling faster for things that aren't for me to sell on knickknacks. Like on knickknacks is a curated site. Best way for me to put it for like vintage glass, home decor. Now there are some things where it's made by me or handcrafted, but it has to be made by that seller. It's not like, oh, I bought this on Alibaba. It's made by somebody. There's no like loopholes for it. Like it's a really good platform. So when I do get into storage units, I'm gonna be jumping back over to Whatnot, but I'm thinking it'll be best to start before that, because I do have some items to start building up, people, and not just do it. Oh, I got all this and I get nothing for it. So it is a process. I know that for sure. So eBay knickknacks later on down the road, whatnot again.
When are
How's
you
it
gonna
going
start
on
doing?
knickknacks? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
How's it going on knickknacks?
It's good. The other day, and for me, good is just like, this is good. I sold 9 items. I was on there for probably 20 minutes or so, and I made $87 in profit for things that I was buying for like 50 cents.
Yeah.
There's so much people selling stuff on there. I do have better stuff, but who wouldn't be stoked, with 9 items that you probably maybe spent $10 on, and you profited this, and it's really easy. It's super cool. I learn a lot from it, and that's one thing I love about knickknacks, is that it's a lot simpler for the things that I really like right now and love, that I could go on there and learn about things, and not just, oh, it's just a selling platform. And then you could ask people too on there, if you want to be part of raid trains, like on Whatnot, it's the same thing. You could raid other people. You could see people live. I follow Did Bits and the Trios group, and then of course, I'm on Knickknacks, so I get to see people jump on. I get to see what they have and learn, even if I'm not buying anything, or I buy stuff. I buy stuff on there too. I'm also a customer.
Nice.
It's a lot of you buy that. A lot of you buy stuff on Whatnot, don't you? Like just about all of you.
Yeah.
On Whatnot, I bought stuff on District too. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, my recent buy, I think, was from Harry's Tornado. It was just this really cool T-shirt. It was funny because they were like, "Oh, Sonny, is your first time buying, from us?" And I'm like, "Man, your fans would price that stuff up, higher than what it's going for." But that's the power of like your fan base. It's not that you're trying to weasel them out of every cent. It's just people are gonna pay what they want, and let them do what they want with their money. Don't be jealous that it wasn't towards you. Like, work on it.
Yeah.
Right. For sure.
If that's how they want to show support, then that's
Yeah,
I think that's fine.
exactly.
They've worked to earn that support. I think.
Yeah, my friend Mikey Bags of Money. It was like a conversation a while back, and I remember one of the things he said, like, you got to do what you can now, because what if YouTube just stops? What if TikTok just stops? And this was before the TikTok talk was about, oh, it's shutting down. It's just like, oh, now all these people that are on there that are depending on this platform, like, has the potential of like either just ruin it completely for them, or they're gonna have to just start overs again. Not as hard, because their followers are gonna follow them, but it's just like, nobody wants a bump in the road when it's been so smooth and they've already gone through all the hardships. But that's life for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to jump on Lemonade.
Yeah.
I need to come up with my own social network.
Have you guys heard of Blue Sky? It's like TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter.
No.
Oh,
Blue Sky?
Blue Sky, something like that. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I guess it's like becoming the new big Twitter thing. So
Twitter. Okay.
They should endorse us.
there
What
we
would
go.
what would make the best social networking I wish they did a social network platform that you could watch a video, and then instead of commenting, you can record a video to the video that you watched.
Like Marco Polo.
Kind of like Marco Polo. Yeah.
Right.
What's Marco Polo?
Oh,
It's a communication app. It's kind of like a cross between FaceTime and texting, where you can send a video message to somebody and then they can watch it when they want to watch it or have time, and then respond back.
Correct.
video response back. Yeah.
Kind of like Snapchat too.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh,
I never got on Snapchat. Well, I guess that is like the thing that I just thought about, right? Wouldn't that be just Snapchat?
Kind of, yeah, I guess.
I've been on Snapchat, so I don't know how it works anymore.
Yeah, I've never been on it. But Kristen, I'm curious to know what your meanest comment was on any of your videos, because I know that you probably have written down somewhere in your desk and you look at it like.
No, I don't. I don't have it written down, but I do.
It's like framed on the wall.
It's tattooed on the
floor.
It's the person's username, and you're like.
No, we had some snarky ones over on the Let's Do Lunch podcast. We had one or two that was kind of snarky, but the worst one that I had on my channel that I can remember that I that I commit to memory. Somebody made a comment about the music that I use that's like free music so that I don't have, and sometimes I put it over the top of like real quiet underneath so that I don't get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
But apparently it sounds like adult video music.
Porn music?
How do they know?
Saxophone.
Yeah, how would they know?
That's
Right.
the comment. They said, love your videos, hate your porn music. So and
I had that comment last week.
it never occurred to me. It never occurred to me that it would sound anything like that at all. So when I got this comment, I said to my husband, it's like, Mr. Squirrel, is this off base or what? He goes, I mean,
It's like they're kind of right.
it's not wrong. So I've tried to use different music, but I was like, whatever, I don't care.
Do you get it off of YouTube or some other site?
It came off of YouTube. Yeah.
See, I'd be the type to take that music and put it in the next video and just like crank it up like 20
I
miles.
use this. It's like the same 5 songs that I use often because I hate looking for the music because you go through.
Dude, it
like,
takes forever.
It's so long to go through some of that music. And then
I know
if
that.
you find one that you like on Epidemic Sound or something, or even on YouTube, eventually it gets to where you can't use it anymore. And then older videos that have it in there, then you lose your monetization on it because they've decided that they want to use that they're going to get.
I bet they do that crap on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, on YouTube, that's happened to me a few times this year. Not very much, but at least 2 or 3 videos from way back in the day videos, which aren't getting, they probably only have like 100 views. But it was like, you've been copyrighted by the original. I was like, that's a YouTube thing that says free copyright. Now on YouTube, in the YouTube studio, you have to look at the music creator beta. And some people's gotten theirs removed. I don't know why, but I say that because I don't want people asking, like, mine got removed. What do you do? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I always just use instrumental, and then I make sure to put that little money mark from 0 to 100 or whatever, all the way down to 0. So I'm not accidentally catching other stuff that people aren't marking or will mark later.
Yeah, it feels like a bait and switch to me, where they say, "Hey, it's free for now," and then
CapCut is like that. That got me on my video from yesterday, my thrift video. I used the video, it was like copyright found. I changed that 10 seconds, and then it was like the 10 seconds after that, then it picked that up, and I was like, oh, let me just go into Premiere Pro, use denoise. I'm gonna just level that up on denoise on Premiere Pro, and then add a YouTube. I was like, let me just do that. So it sucks because on CapCut you could put in there the search engine, copyright free, but it's not. It's not not all of it.
Yeah, that's the worst comment that I can remember, but I mean, I'm sure there's other ones, but that was the one that I remember the most because it took me by surprise the most. I was like, all these.
I mean, it was porn music.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. I don't know.
Mine last week, a commenter said, I don't like your music. I had to mute it. It's cheap. And my reply was, it's free copyright music. There's nothing better. There's nothing cheaper than free.
Right.
And then, and then another person after they left that comment was like, I love your background music choice. And I was just like,
yeah, you get one
everybody.
extreme or the other. I didn't run into a person that does like travel videos, and they composed their own music so that they wouldn't have trouble with the copyright. Wow, that's next level. There's no way I could do that.
I have no musical skills.
Yeah, I mean, I can't play an instrument. I can't read music. So that's not an option for me. But if anybody wants to like make custom music for me,
that's actually got this at the thrift store, this little drum thing.
There's your
so when something's coming up, is like, oh, that sounds like a little drum roll build up, like, oh, what's coming, without having to say like, stay tuned for this block. Is like, and I'll just record it with my phone, airdrop, drag and drop.
There you go.
Dang. Okay.
Or if you need a music for your video, just get an instrumental, and then Kristen will do karaoke over it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Be all set.
No. Exactly. No.
Never gonna happen. No, but if anybody wants to like compose music for me for my, yeah, that would be so fun.
Me and Joe will do some thrash metal for you, and then you can use that.
Oh,
Perfect.
there we go.
Some screamo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the vibe I'm going for. Yeah.
You can use it all you want.
I think I could probably record my own screamo music and be pretty
Yeah,
good
it's
at it. But
Uranium glass.
Hell yeah. The
I
windmill.
think I'll ruin that. I could
Yeah.
ruin any song. Singing is not for me.
actually, Ray,
I
I
bet you
think
got a
maybe
great
you need
singing
to
voice.
lean into that a little bit because that wasn't that bad.
The uranium glass.
Yeah,
Right.
that was pretty good.
So everybody
Depression blankets, or what was it? Quilts.
quilts. Yeah.
Yeah, hand stitched.
Yeah.
Hand stitched. Whack.
Whack. Chris, I think I told you when we were in Nashville last year and we went garage sailing. Man, there was so many quilts that I passed because I don't know anything about them. And I told somebody, I was like, man, Kristen was here, she'd be buying all of
Send
them.
me pictures. Aunt Sherry sends me pictures all the time, and I'm like, she'll say, I don't know how you can tell from a picture, but yeah, mass produced. Oh, maybe that
wow.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, are you, Sonny? Are you going to Boss this year? I know that is in your hometown.
Oh,
I don't know if I am.
See, a lot of people.
You're
I feel
there,
like a lot of
dude,
people
you're
aren't.
there.
I feel like a lot of people aren't going.
Are you coming to Nashville then?
What's in Nashville?
The Nashville Reseller meetup.
I haven't heard about it.
Oh, Sonny.
Oh,
Ray, you need to be on that marketing team a little bit
I
harder.
know.
Right?
I know. I haven't dropped the video yet, but
Yeah, you do that thing.
Ooh, this man.
boo this man.
Sonny, there's a good chance that there's a game show that might happen in Nashville too at the reseller thing. So
Mhm.
You reminded me of the last time I was supposed to participate, and it didn't
Yes.
go very well.
it did not. I won't.
For
I
me.
won't have. Just don't help push somebody's truck. That's all. Next time.
Yeah,
What?
so at the Boss Remix,
Yep.
during lunch break, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go drop off these orders because orders I came in, and I got the 24-hour process. So within 24 hours, you got to mail it out before you get ding. Top rated reseller. So I was like, okay, I got like an hour. I'm gonna go to this post office, and along the way, going to the post office, at this intersection, this guy's trying to push his truck out the road. And I'm like, oh man, not me today, not me today. And he gets off the truck, and he's in the middle of the intersection. I don't know why he was dead center of it. And it's not the best place to have this issue. So he gets out of the truck and he looks down, and I'm like, what is he looking at? There's something under my truck. So he comes over to the window, and it's already cracked. I wasn't going to roll it up because now it'd just be rude, right? And he was like, hey, I see you're a fellow veteran. And I was like,
Oh, man.
Heartstrings.
Yeah, I was like, I just look at my wife. I was like, let me pull over and say anything else. So I'm trying to help him push the truck. And Carla, my wife, is like, be careful. And I'm like, it's just a truck. I got this.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing the truck, and he has like a cast on his right hand or left hand, older gentleman.
man.
So I feel really bad. And I'm like, we're just gonna move the truck, right? How hard can it be? I didn't think about it. It was on an incline. So I'm pushing the truck up, and I step on this bottle of water, similar to this, and I feel it like deflate, right? Like it just felt like it loosened and it felt weird. And all of a sudden I'm like, push again. I was like, whoa, there's no strength in my left calf. Like that's weird. So I turn to my side and I'm pushing, and I could feel my calf swelling. I tore my calf muscle.
Achilles?
Or
Oh, wow.
Achilles, one of them, I forget. So, and now I'm like, I push him over. He's good. He's like, all right, can you get me gas? I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like I can't do no more. But I still try to get him gas. That's how great of a person I may not be to some people. So I still try to get him gas. He doesn't have a jug. The one that he had was like a styrofoam ice chest thing, right? I was like, you can't carry gas in that, or probably melt through it. So I go to the store, nothing. So I'm limping in the store, and now I'm probably looking like some of the people you are panhandling, and people are looking at me crazy. I'm like, man, like I can't get gas. I need to turn this thing in. So I went back and I tell him like I couldn't find you gas. He was like, "Oh, I got somebody else to do it. I just called a friend around the corner."
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fucking-
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm going like I got to get back to the event, right? Like I don't like to be late. That's not who I am. So I go back there and I'm limping, and people were like, "What happened?" And
Yeah.
then
You reek like
and
gas.
Mikey, who I've mentioned several times already, he had one of those knee wheelie stroller thingies, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'll hook you up tomorrow." So he brought one over, and that helped. That helped out a lot. But yeah, I ended up pulling my calf muscle.
Oof.
So
That's
It was
crazy.
bad.
I didn't know the story.
Ray,
Yeah.
so here's my side of the story, Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a continuation.
So we're supposed to do let's make a deal, right? Is that the game?
Yeah.
Deal or no deal? No, let's make a deal. Yes.
This one, yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
or no Joe.
So
That's two different games?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't know this?
I don't know.
So
Wow.
Nicole and we asked Sunny to be one of the little prizes up in the tent up front at the end.
Oh.
So we're going, and all of a sudden, like it's about to start, and we're like, "Where's Sunny? Where's Sunny?" I mean, we are looking everywhere. I'm outside. I'm upstairs. I'm in the back. I mean, I am checking.
limping.
We're like freaking out because like it's about to start, and Sunny is not here. And then finally, Nicole's like, "Go to Mikey. Maybe he." And then all of a sudden, we look, and Mikey is talking to Sunny because Sunny's like, "I'm not gonna make it back in time" or something. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. And we're like, "Mikey, we need you." And he's like, "Anything for you guys." I go, "All right. Put on this pink cowboy hat. Here's a fake little horse pony thing, and put on this vest maybe or something. Hide in this tent." And he's like, "Okay."
Okay.
I feel like he could barely fit in that tent.
Oh,
He's-
right.
Mikey's tall.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. We wanted Sunny to maybe sneak in way before people really noticed, and somehow Mikey sneaked in, and then
Yeah, because nobody was supposed to see anything. It's like a
Right.
surprise.
And then we did our stuff, and then we're like, "Okay, who's got the 3 items? Come on up." I go, "Do you want your wallet, or do you want what's behind tent number 1, 2, or 3?" And then I think the first person picked tent 1, which was Mikey, and he comes out or whatever. So it was supposed to be Sunny. They could have won Sunny for the
Oh.
the
I
But
didn't know that.
he was great. A lot of people when I came back, they're like, "Oh, Mikey did this." They were talking about. I was like, "Great." It was meant for him. It was not meant for me.
There you go.
The world was like this. You're not going. Don't do it. I'm gonna hurt you. Literally, it did.
Well, Sonny, you're invited to the meetup, and I know that you don't know much about it. So I'm going to play
What?
this little
So-
video for you
Okay.
and give you some information, okay?
Seriously, Nicole, you've already got me dressing up like I'm going to Nashville, and it's not until April.
Okay, Joe, I'm just trying to get your wardrobe ready, okay? You went to Nashville last year to the reseller meetup and you had a great time, right?
Had fantastic time. So
Okay,
much fun.
and I had FOMO the whole time and I missed out. So I am going to make sure we are prepared. Now, I will say, Joe, I heard from a little birdie that you could not handle the Nashville hot chicken.
Who said that?
You know what? Don't worry.
Who?
But this time you are going to be prepared and you are not going to embarrass me. The meetup is in April. And
25th through the 27th.
correct. And a lot of our friends are going to be there and a lot of new people.
Yes.
So you are going to be ready. So we're going to start now. So just add a little bit of that hot sauce, okay?
Okay.
Just a little bit. We're going to just do baby steps. Okay. Now just take a bite. You have to learn to handle your Nashville hot chicken. Okay. Was that bad?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Okay, now add a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. Your boy Ray is going to be embarrassed if you can't handle his chicken.
More? Oh.
Okay. All right. Try that.
This thing is.
Try that. Oh. Okay. Oh, are you all right? Okay, Joe, just come on. We got to get you prepared because this meetup is like the one thing this year that I'm looking forward to. I'm super excited. I want all of our reseller friends to come, but you can't embarrass me. Try. Okay, one last time.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, Joe, come on. Do it like you mean it. You know what? Maybe you should just take a shot right off of that. Oh, there we go. Okay, you guys, if we make it till April, we can't wait to see you at the Nashville meetup. Right, Joe?
Right.
That's awesome.
There you go, Sonny.
Dude,
So
that-
the Nashville Reseller Meetup, April 25th through the 27th. We would love to have you. It's absolutely 100% free. You just got to get here pay for your room, your board, just your transportation, but everything else is 100%.
That commercial is an instant classic. Instant classic.
Just don't embarrass Nicole, okay? Please.
Just don't embarrass.
Nicole's awesome, by the way. Tell her I said hello.
Oh, great.
I will tell her that. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to talk to my wifey about it because we got things scheduled and everything plays out on what we're trying to do. So,
gotcha.
But what that helps me do though, so as my reseller, like part of me isn't what motivates me more than anything is having a goal and something like an event to be like, hey, I'm going to this goal or event, I'm working on it. That motivates me rather than I'm a reseller that finds stuff. Like I have to have something that has a finish line time and time again. So that's definitely some motivation right now.
Oh,
That's
me and
awesome.
Joe will be at Waffle House. You can meet us there.
Yeah.
You
You ever
need
had a
to
Waffle
find
House
us.
before, Sonny?
Yeah, I buy the Waffle House.
Well, you were in the military. I'm sure you've had Waffle House plenty of times.
Yeah.
And how did you feel every time after you ate there?
I will say pretty good. I mean, it was better than any other food I've had growing up.
That's
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
See?
That's what
Better
I'm
than
saying.
any other food he's ever
I'm
had
saying.
before.
I just had Waffle House.
That's not what he said.
Delicious.
That is exactly what I said.
No.
Joe, we're going to take you back to that Waffle House at 2 a.m. and we're going to talk to your girl, Shirley, that was there. She's still there.
Joe, we're gonna get you liquored up first, and then we'll take you to Waffle House.
Yeah, because that's going to go even better.
That's,
Did you go?
that part
Did you go with
liquored
us?
up.
Did you go with us down? You did go with us downtown, did you, Joe?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, that's
I
how I
don't
ended up
remember
with
you
you
being
guys
there.
to the Waffle House. Kristen and a bunch of the girls left early, and then we stayed around and watched some more bull riding, and then we went to the Waffle House, and
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. You were in the car with me. I completely forgot.
Yeah, it was, me. It was us three and Paul.
Yeah. Dang, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow.
So, Sonny, if you want to come bull riding, mechanical bull riding. I
I've
got
never
the
done
clip
that.
of Kristen somewhere.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
I've never done the mechanical bull riding.
It is way harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is.
You might tear your calf up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
On the dismount.
I do a hair flip.
Yeah.
Backflip.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
you
you
see
go.
yeah,
his
there you
hair.
go. Right.
Yeah. So, Sonny,
Right.
thank you so much for coming on, brother. I do
Yeah,
greatly appreciate you and
Thanks
your
for being
time.
on, Sonny.
Another Sonny classic. Put it off in the books. Thank you so much, Sonny. Sonny, where can they find you? Where can the people write hateful comments for you in the social stratosphere?
Yes.
Write hateful comments.
Or
The
non
only way I'm going to see those hateful comments if they send it to my Cash App.
There
Send
you
me
go.
Yes.
702.
There you go.
Yes.
You know, send me 20
Good
bucks or
answer.
more and I'll read them. 50 or more, I'll reply to them. You know, I'll give you a
There you
shout
go.
out on YouTube. Just give me your username. But all seriousness, I would just say one place is where I'm really trying to go bigger. It will be here on YouTube. So Sunny Las Vegas. I do have a vlogging channel, but I prefer people just to check out the thrifting channel. And if you want to check out the vlog, cool.
There you go. There you go.
Do
Well, guys,
that.
my name is Ray.
I'm Joe.
I'm Brendan.
I'm Kristen.
Aaron.
I'm Sunny.
We'll catch you on another episode of This Week in Reselling. After Dark. See y'all. God bless. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.